BTP, Big Business Technology for Small Business.
Good morning, welcome. It's Michael Jenkin here from BTP. How are you this morning? Look, today I've got an interesting subject for you. Today I want to talk about Windows updates. Windows updates, monitoring, maintenance, and everything all rolled into one. But let's start with the Windows updates. A lot of people don't see the reason for it. Some people avoid it. Some people find it a pain. Some fear what's going to happen on the other side of the updates. But with all these exploits going around and all this malware getting on people's systems, it's become pretty obvious people are not doing their updates. They're getting victim to things that have been patched years ago. Now, let's just talk about that for a sec. Do you know that roughly 5-6 years ago, Microsoft, Symantec, all the big guns out there in the IT world, they actually sent all their developers back to square one. The developers had forgotten the basics about security. They'd started making all their products easy to use and colourful and pretty and nice, but they'd forgotten about the underlying security. So they sent them back to school. They went back and they had to learn all over again about security. Problem is, there's still a lot of code out there that's insecure. There's still some parts of Windows 10 today that was designed right back Windows XP and earlier, right back to NT days. There's code out there with bugs in it. We're all human. We all need a cup of coffee occasionally. We all make a mistake. We all slip up. There's a lot of code out there with a lot of slip-ups in it. A lot of code out there that has little hidden Easter eggs in it and things that you don't need to know about, unless, of course, you're looking for them. Malware exploits these things. There could be just one line of code in millions of lines that's wrong, and somebody out there pulls that file apart, works out a way into your system, and the next minute, emails are coming out of your server that aren't yours. Or suddenly all your passwords have leaked out. Or suddenly all the members of your team on your network, all their banking passwords are going around the world, and all the Facebooks have been hacked, and everybody's pictures are being changed on their YouTube accounts and their Gmail accounts, and oh my goodness, the list is never ending. Exploits. Now, the exploit basically is somebody who's found that piece of code that's faulty and then written something, a tool or a way in, to then use that to leverage to get better access, administrator access to your systems. Exploits, they exist all the time. You got zero-day exploits, which are exploits discovered on the same day, patched on the same day very quickly, hopefully. You've also got exploits that have been sitting around for a while that no one knows what to do with. But the best way to avoid getting exploited and getting all your passwords out there is Windows updates and patching and antivirus and security systems and firewalls and all that kind of thing, and monitoring and maintenance. So people, updates, are they important? Absolutely. Monitoring, well, updates only go so far. You have to actually observe systems and notice changes in systems to see what's going on. Maintenance, best time for firmware updates and service packs. Yes, even firmware on a hard drive or something like that can be exploited. And you look at the current SSD hard drives out there that apparently can't be encrypted with BitLocker. There are always mistakes. We're human. We all make mistakes. So exploits, if people can find them, can get into your systems. Exploits are nasty. They're not malware themselves. They're backdoors into your system. But if you don't patch them, they turn into something nasty. So people, be very careful. Okay, what you expose to the internet, be very careful. Patch it, maintain it, monitor it, keep up to date with it all. Anyway, here at BTP, we're big believers in this, so we make sure all our servers are covered with these things. We try and make sure that we also check patches in between, so not only are they being updated all the time, but we're checking to make sure they were successful updates. That's what we do. I hope you do the same. If not, let me know why. Drop a comment. Share this video to those that you think might need to hear this message. Exploits, not great. Okay, now with that out of the way, you're all patched, you're all good to go. Have a great week. What's left of the week. Catch ya.